We're starting early with the electrofarts. Whenever I meet a European, I think to myself, I forgive them because they had to deal with the Genesis.
Jeopardy!
What? Couldn't name him Glasses?
Here are the categories.
The Oscars. Oh, that's going to be a good one. The Bible. All that jazz. Furniture. Oh, press C for... No. Originally a nickname for Robert... Bob? Is the answer Bob? How do I input?
Sorry.
A nickname for Robert. Robin. Oh. Horse.
You are correct.
What? I'm sorry, what? Horse is short for Robert?
You are correct.
Weren't they sold for gold coins? Silver. Silver. As soon as I realized that it mentioned Jesus, I knew it was silver coins.
You are correct.
You are correct, sir. David?
You are correct.
Some weird, wild stuff. Israel. It should accept if I put Israel, because that was Jacob's other name.
You are correct.
Pass over? I can't, you're not allowed to pass in this game.
You are correct.
Yeah, I kick ass. Dictionary. Intense feeling of repugnance and fear. The genre of film that makes you experience it. Horror?
You are correct.
Goddamn right I am. This word for an elephant or a rhino comes from the Greek for thick skin. I didn't know rhinos were considered pachyderms as well. I don't know that I ever really gave it any thought.
You are correct.
Weird, wild stuff. Obfuscate?
You are correct.
The act or process of proving a will. What? In the diction. The act or process of proving a will. What the fuck does probate mean? Well, I guess I have my answer, but what does it mean by proving a will?
You are correct.
Favorite soap opera disease characterized by memory amnesia? What the fuck kind of question is this?
You are correct.
It's lockjaw. Isn't that tetanus? Anus.
You are correct.
Do you think they're getting tired of Glassa? Do you think they respect him? Two-letter factor inherited in blood cells? What? What is RH?
You are correct.
Scurvy. How is this the higher question than the last one? Nobody knows RH. Nobody's heard of that.
You are correct.
Placebo. Placebo.
You are correct.
God damn, I'm crushing it. I'm still avoiding the Oscars, so. A rabbit residence. A den? No. A hutch. It has to be hutch, right? Because everything else isn't something that you have a cupboard placed on top of a buffet.
You are correct.
In phony antiques, these parasite flaws are made with buckshot or fine dental drill? The fuck? Yeah, okay, I see now. The parasite termite, yeah. Okay. I just need to read the question better.
Sorry.
It's not termite. Wormholes.
You are correct.
Shut the fuck up, Pete. No one asked you. I'm trusting y'all. I saw you type it, and I said, chat would never lead me wrong.
You are correct.
Love being surrounded by old people. There's nothing better than being surrounded by old people. The comfortable throne of his kingdom. Armchair? What word are they going to use? Would recliner be period appropriate? Is that the word they would have used at the time? Oh yeah. It has an. I'm going with armchair.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Jill, no one forced you to show up.
You are correct.
Suck my dick, Pete. Christ.
You are correct.
He won the only acting award given posthumously for the role in which he dies in Network.
You are correct.
Saxo? Oh, trumpet? Sashmo was trumpet.
You are correct.
What is jumping? I don't know. Duncan Fife was a Scottish cabinet maker known for his work in this country. Scotland?
Sorry.
What am I going with? Am I going with America?
Sorry.
It's not the America. Oh, it's Netherlands. Let me in. Let me back in. I'm gonna kick you in the dick.
You are correct.
Everyone hates you, Pete. Everyone's preying on your downfall, just so you know.
You are correct.
We're all preying on your downfall. Oh, he gets the daily double. Okay. Pete, everyone hates you.
You are correct.
What did it say? That swing. I genuinely didn't read the whole question, and now I feel like I really missed something big.
You are correct.
Oh, rough. Yeah. Okay. Um... Is that the word that I want? Veneer? Okay. I'm going with chat on this one. They know more than me.
You are correct.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm correct. I don't know the term. It's ragtime? Alright. Here we go. Chat's carrying.
You are correct.
I haven't ever seen the musical Ragtime, no. Gershwin?
Sorry. Sorry.
I just really appreciate Jill, like, being involved, right? She knew we needed a third.
Know the correct response?
It was Rhapsody in Blue. Scat? I'm glad that was phrased as an answer, not as a question, because if they ask what is scat, that's fucked up.
Double Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories.
Not sure that this is a great set, but I don't see any... So the baseball trivia concerns me. You got us for baseball? All right. Words boss, cookie, dope, and waffle came from these early settlers in what is now New York. The Dutch? Waffle feels like it's a Dutch word.
You are correct.
Khmer is the official language of this country. Really? How was I supposed to know that? I guess just
correct.
be better informed, you know? I don't know. Yeah, Cantonese or Mandarin, I don't know which is which, though. It's Mandarin? Okay.
You are correct.
You are correct. Scottish form of this language? Welsh? Gaelic? Is Gaelic the name of the language? Norse? Erse would kind of make sense, though. Alright, I'm getting enough people saying Gaelic that I'm going to go with Gaelic.
You are correct.
Okay. Yeah, you're all welcome to join in. I have an achievement I need to get for a true daily double, so I'm going to get gross with it. This word described a form of Latin once spoken in France. Now it means any Latin-based tongue. Romance? God, lingua franca feels feels right, but everyone's saying romance.
You are correct.
Well, like lingua franca, is that a Latin phrase or is that a different language? Because it just like love of moths and butterflies, caterpillar. I'm saying it checks a lot of boxes for seeming like the right answer, even though I know what lingua franca means. Am I spelling caterpillar right? That looks wrong. I'm sorry, that word looks incorrect. The ER at the end was not the problem I had with it. The whole word looks like a wrong word.
You are correct.
That's not the part I was taking an issue with. Succulent? Okay. I'm glad. Sometimes I'm really at a loss and I look to chat to help me. This one, I figured it out before I looked at chat, so I'm pretty proud of me. Way to go, Author Blues. You're doing it. Owls depend on their keen sense of sight and this to hunt. Smell? I don't... Guns. Guns. I just love that 2 people typed guns.
You are correct.
Tropical woods with at least 100 inches of precipitation annually. Jungle? Rainforest? So you're telling me that the rainforest has to rain a lot. That's fucked up, man. That's holding it to such a high standard. What if it has a dry month, right? Like, what are you going to do? Take away its label? How fucked up is it going to be if it expects me to have a space in it?
You are correct.
Determined to go forward.
Collective name of the 3 kinds of North American wild sheep. Oh, I don't... What? Bighorn? Sheeps? Oh, we're fucked here, aren't we? Oh, did we all just get fucked? Am I fucked here? Oh, I guess I'm the only one who gets fucked. Oh, no. Alright, I'm gonna put Bighorn because a whole bunch of people are typing Bighorn, and that's the answer that a few people seem the most confident with, right?
You are correct.
Okay. DDG says Bighorn. Diane David Gilbert? For the kids. No one in his neighborhood calls him Fred. That's because they call him Sir. No, it's because they don't call him at all.
You are correct.
Monroe leaves beast who'd rather smell the flowers than fight. What the fuck is a Ferdinand? I'm typing this, but I want you to know that you have to explain this to me. It's a children's story? Hey, Agent Tough Juice, thanks so much for gifting that sub to Ice Skull. I really appreciate it. Ice Skull, I hope you enjoy that, that achievement unlocked. Tier 1 sub.
You are correct.
The first thing the old lady swallowed in the famous rhyme was she swallowed a fly. I do not know why she swallowed that fly. What is a fly?
You are correct.
You meet Chugs gussets and gherkins in his book If I Ran the Zoo. Dr. Seuss. I love all things Dr. Seuss.
You are correct.
Sorry, Mr. Seuss. Nickname of Kid Detective Brown. Encyclopedia Brown? Encyclopedia? For the kids! Encyclopedia.
You are correct.
Kids can't get enough of that Encyclopedia Britannica. Alright, am I doing baseball trivia? Is it baseball time? All right. After 22 years with the St. Louis team, Stan Musial played his last game on 9/29/63. The Cardinals.
You are correct.
Ooh, am I making this a true daily double? Is it time to go big or to also go home? I know everything there is to know about baseball. Virtual athlete who still holds women's world record for a baseball throw of 269 feet. Good luck, losers. That's probably been beaten by now. I'm sorry, is that a real answer, Sharfers? How the fuck did you do this? Are you like a savant when it comes to baseball shit? Is that like a... Am I learning something about you?
Sorry.
Okay, they wanted the whole
No,
name.
the correct response.
Okay. We can come back from... Hey, we can come back from this, you know? Don't worry. During the break, the judges are going to confer and decide that that answer was actually accepted. We were scammed. We were scammed. Hey, look, we're back in this thing. Because I haven't let Pete get a word in edgewise and Jill refuses to play the game. Charlie Finley wanted this Oakland A's pitcher to change his first name to True. Oh, Vita Blue? I mean, I get it.
You are correct.
Weird, wild stuff. He was the... Good lord. Christ. This is why we can't have anything nice from the 90s. We had to burn it all in a giant trash fire.
You are correct.
The Big Apple. 3 a.m. Bad apple.
You are correct.
Over the years, there have been 3 different indoor sports arenas called by this name. The Met. Madison Square Garden. Thank you. Can you imagine being one of the other competitors and seeing me throw away all of my points on a daily double and then still come back?
You are correct.
I'm gonna go see a hockey game at the Met. Jersey. New Jersey.
You are correct.
Everything is legal in New Jersey. Handsome mayor. He called it Fun City. Can't get enough of that Fun City. Bill de Blasio. Is it not right? All right. LaGuardia? John Lindsay? Who the fuck is a John Lindsay? That is not a real person. I'm sorry.
You are correct.
Are you trying to tell me de Blasio wasn't hot? I don't know what de Blasio looks like. Are you trying to tell me de Blasio wasn't hot? Is this illegal? I froze for a second because I've spent the last 20-something years just calling it the Twin Towers. I forgot what it was actually called.
You are correct.
All right, Scandinavia. That's my favorite place where Finland is located. Leif Erikson. I had to see someone else type it just to get the spelling. My brain could not process it. Is that... I'm gonna get fucking Jeopardy on spelling. How am I supposed to spell it?
Sorry.
Fuck you! Get out of here! Let me guess. XXX? Fantastic. Thank you for your time, Jill. Thank you for your time, Jill!
You are correct.
What did I type? I'm so angry right now. I'm so fucking angry right now. Fuck you, Pete. I currently hate anyone named Pete. Sorry. Sorry if you're in chat right now saying, hey, my name's Pete and I didn't do anything. I agree. You didn't do anything. But screw you too. Atheism? Oh, are they all Lutherans? I was Lutheran too.
You are correct.
The Lutheran churches I attended were extraordinarily progressive. I actually had a very positive experience. It just wasn't for me because I don't believe in God. Bergson? Bergman? Borgen? It doesn't matter, because if I don't type it exactly the way Trebek wants to hear it, and Trebek, by the way, fantastic hearing. He can tell the difference between a C and a K. So if I don't type it exactly the way he wants to hear it, I'm not going to get it.
You are correct.
IKEA? Is the answer actually IKEA? Furniture style? Y'all are fucking with me. I'm sorry. I'm a rube. The answer cannot be Scandinavian. Probably Danish. I'm gonna put Danish. From Daneland.
Sorry.
I didn't ask your opinion, Trebek. Jill? Oh my god, it was Pete who's a moron. Okay. Jill's got this.
You are correct.
Let's go back to the dictionary question. What is defenestrate? 50s TV. Fantastic. Jill's not here anymore. Jill was asked to leave. I'm sorry, what was that? How much do I wager? Come on, man. You don't have to pick that same type of question every time. What is this one? Nat King Cole? Was Nat King Cole a television host? Okay.
You know the correct response?
Did I get it wrong? Wow, Pete. Thanks for trying. I guess just a broad blanket statement. I'm sorry for the 90s. To all watching, I'm sorry that the 90s. Okay, so one of the achievements is literally just naming yourself, probably Alex or Trebek. One is, I guess, never get a question wrong. And one is for breaking the single-day record of 131,000. Is that possible? How is that possible? If you get every question right, does that get you more than 131,000? Because I was at 2,600, so that would have been 40,000. That still only gets me to 80,000 at Final Jeopardy. I'll tell you what, why don't we play around and I'm going to uncuff chat. I'm certain that some of you are already Googling stuff, but I don't really care if you do. Let's just try to play a perfect round and see if we can do it. We'll give it one shot, right? We'll just see how the numbers stack up. God damn it. So they recently changed their policy on RetroAchievements that the rich presence text should not include user input. I was talking in the junior dev chat today about it, and someone was like, one of the good things about that policy change is that, like, sometimes people can include, like, you know, vulgar words, slurs, or something in their user input, and then that would appear in the rich presence on the website. I couldn't help but think, like, no one would do that. Anyway, one of the names, it's not particularly vulgar, but, like, seeing it right now feels very timely. One of the names on the rich presence is, I mean, not great. It's not great. I'm not gonna say it. It's not a word I'm gonna say. But it's also, like, not quite cranked up to 11. No. I mean, you can click the RetroAchievements page and look at the list. Yeah, it's not a word I'm comfortable saying, but...
This is Jeopardy!
Can I play with 0 computer players and get this achievement? Hold on. Number of computer players has to be equal to 2. Okay, so this requires that you play with 2 computer players. This is literally all my options? This is the entire cast list, huh? So is it looking for Alex or Trebek? Well, it's not Alex. Yeah, it says previous host. I assume that... Yeah, okay, there you go. I assume that the text for that was updated. 6-letter words. Anatomy. Islands. U.S. history. Food. Love food. Potpourri. Oh. In baseball, one can be switch or designated hitter. All right, we're going for a perfect round on this, all right? So I need everyone's eyes on the prize. Heads up.
You are correct.
You are correct. Six-letter word for a six-person group. Sextet. I was like, heck something. Sex.
You are correct.
Type of shell in Mary Mary's garden. Cockle shell. Okay. Cock. See, it's funny because this category is actually an excuse for for Alex just making me say sex words. Oh, is it cockle with an L-E? L-E.
You are correct.
You are correct. Styles of this Jamaican music include ska, rocksteady, and papa top. Ska is a form of reggae, or is it like what we consider ska now is divorced from that? Listen to first wave ska and I'll hear it. Okay.
You are correct.
The only six-letter month. August? Smart. You have two of these joints where an iliac bone unites with the sacrum. Hip? Hip.
Sorry.
All right, well, I want to know what the answer was.
You are correct.
Fuck you.
Jeopardy. Here are the categories.
American Rev. Banned books. The 30s. Fuck me. Nicknames? All right, well, get your Google machine ready. Copra is the dried flesh of this nut. Really? Coconut? I've never heard that term before. Copra. Coconut.
You are correct.
Longfellow's spreading tree, now battling extinction by blight. Willow? Spreading? I don't... Chestnut. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess I probably could have figured that one out if I had remembered the fact that chestnut trees have some issues with disease.
You are correct.
Favorite food of pandas? It's the world's largest grass. Bamboo.
You are correct.
No, definitely that coconut thing should be the 100. Springs and a beach. Palm? Palm.
You are correct.
You are correct! Yeah, I need to get to that 131,000, so, like, I can't really afford to not answer every question anyway. Largest specimen of this tree has 350 large trunks and over 3,000 small ones? Come. Okay. Bonsai? Banyan? Okay, everyone is typing something different.
You are correct.
Everyone typed something different. You have to... you. Rodents comic books? Mickey Mouse? But Mickey Mouse loves a communism, probably. I don't know. No one's more communist friendly than the capitalist
You are
mouse.
correct.
500 copies of this James Joyce novel were burned by the U.S. Post Office. Ulysses? Why do people hate Ulysses? What's wrong with it? It had sex in it? I'm burning my copy now.
You are correct.
Have I read it? No, neither of you. You probably have. I don't know. I'm just fucking around. Isn't Dr. Zhivago, Boris Pasternak? Okay, well, I was not gonna be right. Hey, let's play the fun game of whether or not it wants the first name or not.
You are correct.
You are correct. Sister Carrie was still banned in Vermont. I'm just gonna put the last name. I ain't typing all that.
You are correct.
Erskine Caldwell novel banned in St. Paul in 1940. I don't know. Why St. Paul sucks? It was called The Bastard. Is that real? God's Little Acre. Oh, am I gonna get that thing that happens where it wanted punctuation? Little Acre. Why do people write so much? Don't answer that. It's a non-question.
Sorry. Sorry.
You don't have to buzz in. What are these categories? Tobacco Road. Yep.
You are correct.
When James Naismith invented it in 1891, he used peach baskets.
You are correct.
Sex. Why is St. Paul in particular banning books?
Here are the categories.
Oh, I love music. Hey, we did that one already. The funnies.
Jeopardy. Here are the categories.
Possibly. Sports trivia? Windmill Slam, a new set of categories, my dude.
Here are the categories.
Man. Can't get enough of those rivers. Wit? Debbie, nobody spells Debbie like that. Rivers, you heard about this? Immature flower. Bud? Bud. That's Jill. That's just Jill in a new pair of glasses, you know? She got tired of people walking up to her on the street. XXX! What's an XXX? Richard Pryor was a live one? Toy? Would have never gotten that one. Thanks. You bailed me out.
You are correct.
Dawn. Guyman is crushing it today. What the fuck? Hat? Oh, I'm sorry. We were looking for cap. Sorry.
You are correct.
Gestation? Estrus?
Sorry.
Hey, Rabbit, get pregnant! I'm sorry, the sound effect when you come into the Jeopardy screen sounds like someone making the sound with their mouth. It just sounds like someone's making the sound with their mouth.
Jeopardy!
Pew, pew. It's me. I'm Trebek. I'm Keebert Zella.
Here are the categories.
The home. It was just very funny. I'm sorry. Home. Fruits and veggies. Numbers. Switzerland. Chicken Devon. Isn't broccoli and cabbage in the same family? What is... Is it broccoli? It is? Okay. I was doubting myself. Broccoli. Broccoli.
You are correct.
Everything is brassica. At the end of the day, it's all brassica. Parsnip? Are parsnips actually related to carrots? I don't think I knew that. I don't know if I've ever eaten parsnip. I feel like I probably have.
You are correct.
Thanks for nothing, man. Jill is back! Hell yeah, Jill! Let's fucking go. I am also Jill.
Here are the categories.
You forgot snakes. Litter. Government official whose title means in place of the king. Viscount? How do you pronounce that? Viceroy. How do you pronounce that word that I just said wrong? Viscount? Really? I swear to God, I've never heard that word said out loud.
You are correct.
All right, baseball. All right, baseball time. Where are my baseball perverts? Famed pitcher Denton Young's name was a shortened version of this violent storm. Cyclone? We prefer the term baseball deviant. I'm so sorry.
You are correct.
At least my terminology will never be as bad as Genesis Jeopardy's terminology, you know? Comedians. Oh, comedians. She was dummy Jerry Mahoney's girlfriend before she became Gary Moore's girl Friday. Not a clue. Carol Burnett. I believe you. I would trust you with my life.
You are correct.
Snakes. Red and yellow, kill the fellow, refers to coloring patterns found on this dangerous snake.
You are correct.
Literature. What is this one? The Fountainhead? Is that the Fountainhead? I only know two Ayn Rand titles.
You are correct.
The Atlas Shrugged. The John Galt Museum. All right, South America. Famous William Hudson novel that is set in the South American jungle. This Predator? Green Mansions. Heart of Darkness? I was thinking Heart of Darkness at first as well, but isn't that in the Congo? Green Mansions. I'm immediately suspicious of anyone who has succeeded at this achievement on this website.
You are correct.
Vitamin. Letters. Letters! It's letters! Streamer! What are you doing? Type letters!
You are correct.
Let's go to literature. Imperialist author who coined the phrase, "The sun never sets on the British Empire." Kipling? John Britton? Kipling. Britton. Kipling? George McCartney. Lord Br... Okay, alright. Okay, look. Come on. Kipling. Someone else. Alright, we're not on a team here, are we? There is a faction here that wants to see me fail. McCartney. God damn it.
You are correct.
I'm gonna have to just Google them myself. I'm just gonna have to Google them myself. Stick with baseball, please. All right, we're back to baseball. The state with 5 Major League Baseball teams. New York? I know that New York has too many teams, right? California. I'm sorry. You have to understand, we've already firmly established Sharfers as the baseball pervert, so when I see Sharfers type, that's treated as more than one vote.
You are correct.
Comedians. The man with the button-down mind who played a Major in Catch-22. Who played Major in Catch-22? Bob Newhart. Hell yeah. Robert Newhart. Okay. That was a really good callback. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that in particular.
You are correct.
Horse Newhart. Snakes. Small-horned desert rattler named for its unique twisting method of locomotion. Sidewinder. That was a toy from the 90s. Sidewinder's the name of a toy from the 90s. I don't remember what it was, but I can almost guarantee that's a real thing.
You are correct.
Crossfire, you'll get caught up in the crossfire. South America, I'll risk it. The only one of the Guyanas that's still a colony. Is it French Guyana? Do I just put French? I'm gonna spell Guyana the same way they do, even though I'm not certain that that's correct.
You are correct.
You're goddamn right I am. I've never been wrong in my fucking life. From a French word for face, it's the front piece of a knight's helmet. Visor? See, these are my kind of categories. If you want to talk words, I love words. Can't get enough of those things. Those silly little letter mix-ups. I'm all about them. All right. Baseball homies, it's time. Ballpark institution, which seems to have died out with the advent of women's lib. Woof. Ladies' Day? What? Ladies' Day? Sharper's like, I don't know. You're on your fucking own, man. Alright, I'm putting Ladies' Day.
You are correct.
Damn, women's lib really fucked it up for everyone, huh? The long film Apocalypse Now was adapted from this short Joseph Conrad novel, Heart of Darkness.
You are correct.
You're goddamn right I am. Snakes. Spitting cobra aims its poison at this part of a victim. Eyes? Penis. It's got to be the penis. Those snakes, they're all...
You are correct.
I've been sitting here trying to figure out how to phrase a joke along the lines of like they're threatened by a similar shape or something. I don't know. I couldn't work it out. There's a joke there, okay? Well, I'll be a dirty bird. Gobble. Gobble.
You are correct.
The Spaniards named this country Little Venice after the Italian city. Venezuela. Oh, I learned something today. Is that right? Did we just make that up or is that really a thing? Colombia, yeah.
You are correct.
Give me that daily double. Treacherous person or venomous snake? A viper.
You are correct.
I suddenly understand why it is that all of the Jeopardy tryhards play from the bottom of the board. They're doing exactly what I'm doing right now. The heaviest of all poisonous snakes. This rattler isn't a girl's best friend. Diamondback?
You are correct.
He gave Walter Mitty a secret life. It's probably whoever wrote The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Thurber. If someone introduced themselves to me and they said their name was Thurber, I would ask them to repeat themselves because I would assume that they just like fumbled over the name.
You are correct.
I get tongue-tied too sometimes. I get it. All right. For all the baseball friendos out there, here's another one. Record for the most lifetime hits as of 1990. Oh, I forgot to buzz in. You better say XXX. I was too slow. I usually sit here and just idly tap to get the answer, and I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. Ocean-going boats can travel 23 up this river in Iquitos, Peru. Amazon. Oh. So that's why my packages always take a long time to get here. Very funny.
You are correct.
She got the daily double. Yeah, if she got the daily double, we would have sadly been resetting. I can't believe I let her get on the board. That sucks so much. She's refused to play Ernestine in commercials touting telephone service. What? Lily Tomlin, thank you. I know Lily Tomlin. I like Lily Tomlin. Please don't milkshake duck me right now.
You are correct.
Cranberries grow on these. A better answer would have been do it for the blank, right? Then we would have all known the answer. On the cranberry plant.
You are correct.
Weird, wild stuff. During the McCarthy era, this team changed its name to Redlegs. Don't love that. Look, I don't know a lot, but that felt vulgar, right? That felt like the sort of thing that someone in chat was going to tell me, don't say that. Don't say that word.
You are correct.
Napoleon's invasion of Russia was the subject of this Tolstoy epic. Is that what War and Peace is about? Smite? We're playing Jeopardy, and I'm being backseated. I hate it the whole time. But it's necessary. I didn't know Napoleon was in War and Peace. Does he have a big role? It's a short roll. Also called the horned viper or Egyptian cobra. It was the kiss an asp. Asp is the answer. I'm very good at the $100 questions.
You are correct.
You know what? You know what, Bob? I'm going to make it a true daily double. Cliff Arquette's alter ego. Oh, I don't know this one. What is Charlie Weaver? Okay, we're supposed to be a team here. You can't type your joke answers. You're messing me up. I'm getting nervous. As soon as someone types something different, as soon as I have 2 answers on the board, I start sweating immediately. I can feel it pouring out of my body.
You are correct.
Over 1/3 of its populations. Montevideo is the capital of... Okay, I could not remember what country it's the capital of. I'm sorry. I'm bad. Is Uruguay the one that has 2 capitals? Which is the country that has 2 capitals? I thought Montevideo was the one that... Peru has 2 capitals. Bolivia has 2. They all have 2. Basically, it's whatever answer the next person says. Brazil. Got it.
You are correct.
I did not know there were multiple that had more than 1 capital. That's my bad. I thought it was only 1.
Double Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy. We're missing earn a fuck ton of money and never get a question wrong. Ghosts. Ghosts. Superstitions. Kid stuff. Oh, we're cooking. Plants. Anatomy. Oh no, that's the category that killed us last time. Movie trivia. I'm gonna let it roll. We got killed last time by anatomy. Joint connectors, which are looser in double-jointed persons than in others. Ligament? Tendons. Ligaments. Okay. All right. We all need to just be on the same page. Ligaments. I'm going to need us to circle up, okay? This is important. This is important, all right?
You are correct.
Plants. Most extensively grown and eaten food in the world. Corn? No, rice? Rice. Okay, everyone is typing a lot of stuff. That's, okay. It is not rice. It's wheat? Oh, no. Am I fucked here? It's wheat. I'm gonna put wheat. Enough people are, like, trying to shout me down. It's rice. Okay, I'm now getting yelled at in a slightly different direction. I'm putting rice.
Sorry.
Had it all, lost it all. That's Bob's fault. I just want y'all to know that's Bob's fault right there.
You are correct.
Alright, well, we can still get the achievement for... What the fuck? Was it really Hamlin? Pied Piper of Hamlin. Why did I second guess that? I'm sorry. I had a moment of stupid. I'm sorry. I'm off my game.
You are correct.
Yeah, because what we can do is I can go ahead and try to get the max score one, and then we can basically slow play the other one, right? I can get a few questions right and just not answer most stuff and probably get the other achievement, so... I wasn't paying... I shouldn't have... Is this fine? I don't think I get to nearly enough money this way. They say it's bad luck to put this shoe on first. Left? I don't know. There's... The bottom shoe? The horseshoe.
You are correct.
Are there enough points on the board here? Every column has 3,000, so... I don't think I have enough to get to... 100 and... What, 100 and... There's more daily doubles? What? How many daily doubles are there? His ghost is said to haunt the White House. God, I wish it was Bush. It's Lincoln? Look, I'm not saying that you have to look these up, but what I am saying is, if you're thinking to yourself, I'm going to be polite and not Google these things, please Google these things. Don't type in all caps to me if you're 100% if you're not certain you're right.
You are correct.
I'm just I believe everyone who types to me because I'm stupid. That's the reason why. It's because I'm stupid. Measles. All right. I'll take that. There's enough people who have typed measles at this point.
You are correct.
Hey, Carrie. You have trivia for me? I'd love to hear your trivia. When kids play this in England, they jump on two legs and hold the puck between their feet. Is this some variant of hopscotch? I'm going to be wowed one day when there's a category that explains that in England, people do things in just a totally normal way. I see now that we're playing adversarially. I appreciate that I now know that my chat is playing adversarially. I respect that. I respect knowing that you all are my opponents. He played Mr. Miniver to Greer Garrison's Mrs. Miniver. Sir Pigeon. Yo, welcome, Winterbit. Pigeon, alright. The answer's Pigeon, but Pigeon Rat typed something entirely different. I mean, this was a slam dunk for Pigeon Rat. That's all I'm saying.
You are correct.
He was Superboy's dog of steel. What was the dog's name? His name was Crypto? What a... Nobody is taking this seriously. No, I get it. I understand where Crypto comes from. I just mean, whoever's writing these comics is not taking this job seriously. Ghosts. The Galloping Ghost. 20s football star called the Galloping Ghost. Red Grange. Grange. Yeah, chat's feeding me the answers because this achievement's fucked. Asking me to get $131,000 is fucked. Dark colored socks with this color toes protect you from being tripped by elves? Wait, what? What? I'm gonna put white.
You are correct.
Weird, wild stuff. So at this point, I have enough money to be able to daily double my way into over 131,000, right? Sawgrass? It put saw in parentheses, or sorry, in quotations, and I know sawgrass is a thing. It feels like cheating. My family had a sawgrass plant in the front yard when I was a kid, and when I'd go outside and play, sometimes I would like run into it, I'd fall into it, I'd get pushed into it or something. That shit hurts. It hurts.
You are correct.
It is like 1,000 tiny razor blades being lightly dragged across your skin. Taxidermy? Really? What a hobby. I know we're not supposed to yuck anyone's yum, but taxidermy is such a weird hobby. I don't get it.
You are correct.
Hey, Bates, get pregnant. Larynx? Thank you for typing it, because I had no... Y'all are jerks. You are really rude in chat. I don't understand what I did to make you this way, but you are all very mean.
You are correct.
Championship games are held in Williamsport, PA. Little League? Is it Little League or... Okay, I'm just going to put Little League. I don't think the I need to check the logic for the other achievement that we're missing, the one for not getting any questions wrong, and see if it'll just let me like answer one question right and then fucking lose the rest of the game by refusing to answer anything else.
You are correct.
Like, I don't know that it requires me to win the game. Sticking a piece of this on the top of a baseball cap brings good luck to the team. Gum? I'm sorry, is it pronounced jum? It's another word I've never heard pronounced.
You are correct.
For that achievement? I don't know that that's required. Let me look. Oh, it says win without losing money. Oh, you still have to win. He and Bill Murray went from Saturday Night Live. John Belushi? Dan Aykroyd? What? Dan Aykroyd. Oh, yeah, I just kind of skipped ahead. Aykroyd. Yeah, how do you spell Aykroyd, though? Because I'm seeing a lot of people typing, and... that's not a way to spell a word. This is fake. This is not right. This is not... no one has ever... these letters have never gone in this order.
You are correct.
Worse than Caterpillar? Nothing is worse than Caterpillar. From a poisonous bulb, this yellow flower welcomes the early spring. A daffodil bulb is poisonous? You really shouldn't be eating any flowers. Well, there's edible flowers. Or is this one of those, like, there are no edible flowers, some of them just won't kill you properly? Because of gas explosions and fluid filling them, they crack. Oh. Man, there was no way I was getting to there from the way that that was phrased.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I still have more money than God. As long as they don't get a daily double, but that's never going to happen.
You are correct. You are correct.
So, it's not happening, right? It's not happening from here? Well, we had a great run.
You are correct.
Why would Jill do this?
go forward.
What the fuck's a campfire girl? Bluebirds?
Never give up.
You are correct.
Hey, thanks for gifting that sub to Alex Trebek, and thanks for gifting that sub to the real Alex Trebek. I'm so tired of all these subs going to the wrong Alex Trebek. Also, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Knuckles. I do feel worse. That does not help. That does not help. I can go again. We can go again. It's okay. I can play Jeopardy again. We were so close. Hey, you want to hear that weird sound effect that someone made with their mouth?
Jeopardy!
What's going on with my camera? My green screen's really aggressive, and this shirt is not too dissimilar from green. Well, I don't want to make you Jill. You deserve better than Jill. This is really your only choice, Carrie. I'm so sorry. Is it legal to have two Jeffs? This is Jeopardy! Jeff Party. I'm sorry, these are not categories. These are the sort of categories that get re-rolled. Lines.
Here are the categories.
I have American music. President's middle name, 5-letter words, Saints. Art.
Here are the categories.
Jeeg. The Americas. All Ards. The Bible. Movie trivia. Press quotes. Alright, fine, we'll do this one. 88's just going to feed me the answers. We're going to get all the right answers this time. Cape Agulhas is this continent's southernmost point. Is that going to be South America? Oh, Africa. Africa? Okay. See, now we're cooking. I thought I was going to have to type something long. But Africa is so much shorter.
You are correct.
I'm very excited to get into my Bible game arc with RetroAchievements. The only country with a flag whose front and back differ. Its capital is Asunción. That's South America, but I don't know where in South America. Argentina. Argentina. Paraguay. Well, that's great. I love that. How many sets are there for Spiritual Warfare? Because Spiritual Warfare is on NES, Genesis, Game Boy. The gang's all here.
You are correct.
Look, if they support PC 98, we're in there. We're so in there. I've got games to do. Germany's highest military honor or ring maneuver in gymnastics? Iron Cross is a ring maneuver?
You are correct.
According to the First Timothy, love of this is the root of all evil. Money? Is there anything Carrie doesn't know? She's crushing it out here. Oh, I know this one. This one's, Pigeon. Still kind of disappointed that Pigeon Rat didn't know this one.
You are correct.
Jeff and Jeff better watch out, because Carrie is here to play. When asked about his condition, this president said, "I don't have ulcers, I give them." That's powerful. Lyndon Johnson. I assume I can't just write Johnson. I'll write Lyndon Johnson.
You are correct.
Though it means City of Peace, it's seen over 30 wars, the last in 1967. Jerusalem?
You are correct.
LBJ was widely maligned for farting in elevators. Is this bad or can I come back from this? Someone do the back of the envelope math. Am I alright? The plain of Sharon is the most densely populated area in this country. Israel.
You are correct.
I've never been wrong in my life. Sorry, Carrie's never been wrong in her life. No, you're good. This capital of the largest U.S. state is twice the size of the smallest state. Is the largest state Alaska?
You are correct.
How large is Alaska compared to other states? I actually don't have like a frame of reference. Mystery writers named their award for this early author of the Erie. Poe.
You are correct.
Yeah, I have no frame of reference. Maps are liars, and it's Norman Bates' hobby and taxidermy. Oh, we're already getting repeat answers. I love this. I'll reiterate. Taxidermy? Weird hobby.
You are correct.
See, Trebek agrees. One way to make sure crime doesn't pay would be to let the government run it. Oh, that's so irreverent.
You are correct.
If just one Jeff could get a word in, it would be over for me. But they never will. I will never give them that opportunity. Don't cast your pearls before swine. Don't cast your pearls before Jeff. What does that term mean? Like, waste, like that something's wasted upon people who won't appreciate it. The Turkmen are a Turkic people who once had their own republic within this country. Soviet Union. My favorite part about playing these games is whenever it asks me anything about like geography or geopolitical matters, and it's like, am I gonna be way off base because I'm not thinking in the 90s? No, I mean it might literally be Turkmenistan, but the question is, what does the game want as the answer? What is the blank?
You are correct.
Niagara Falls borders on this Canadian province. Ontario. I hear that the Canadian side of Niagara Falls is breathtaking, and that the
You are correct.
and that the US side got a raw deal. Gaylord Perry was the only pitcher to win this award in both major leagues. Cy Young Award. I'm going to write the whole thing out because I know that 88 is looking at the answer sheet. And I don't want to play around with their text parser today. Fuck this achievement for real.
You are correct.
I actually don't hate the achievement of never getting anything wrong, because that's really attainable, right? Like, you just only buzz in when you know an answer. Like, that's a very reasonable achievement. Asking me to get $131,000 is actually mega fucked. Finish awards? The most decorated soldier of World War II, he later decorated the B movie screen. Murphy.
You are correct.
Though his leading actors were a mouse and a duck, this producer won more Oscars than anyone else. Disney? Is it Disney?
You are correct.
Okay, then I'll stick to a category at a time after we get the daily doubles next time. Movie trivia. We'll do all of movie trivia. The unofficial inspiration for TV's Happy Days, this film asked, "Where were you in '62?" Not alive. American Graffiti. Okay. I've actually seen American Graffiti, but I saw it so young that I don't really remember anything about it. Isn't like the whole movie them just driving up and down the strip? Like it's just a bottle movie, but the bottle is a car.
You are correct.
All right, movie trivia 200. The first film featuring Father Flanagan. Too many F's. Boys Town. How many answers are there in each category? Because it really seems like you're not having to hunt for it, which makes me think that's a very small number.
You are correct.
All right, I'm doing movie trivia 100. What is 1 sec? Jerry Lewis. I'm sorry, you beat me to it? Wait, is it always the same 5 questions? They don't even shuffle them up? All right, presidential quotes. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. That's the kind of dumb shit that some speechwriter writes. Kennedy. I'm just writing Kennedy. Test me.
You are correct.
Calvin Coolidge said the business of America is show business. Business. Look, we played this legit for a little while. Well, as legit as it can be with chat screaming answers at me. But then number one's Richard Nixon got it. Oh yeah, that's Nixon. Now it's asking me to do an unreasonable achievement, and I got no problem soliciting help. Nixon.
You are correct.
The Bibble. We're doing 200 for the Bibble. His price was 30 pieces of silver. Judas?
You are correct.
Joshua at the Battle of Jericho. The walls came a-tumbling down. Joshua at the Battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua at the Battle of Jericho, and the walls came a-tumbling down. Geography, 200. This state's largest city was named for the Viceroy of New Spain, the Duke of Albuquerque. New Mexico. It's got to be New Mexico because they mentioned Albuquerque.
You are correct.
Some weird, wild stuff. The Strait of Messina separates the Calabria region in the toe of Italy from this island, Sicily. So Sicily. So Sicily.
You are correct.
Calabria. Okay. The Americas for 200. The only borough of NYC not connected to a Manhattan by bridge or tunnel. Staten Island? Okay, I assumed it was Staten Island because I know that that's perhaps the most remote, or at least that's what I think that is. I actually don't know how the boroughs are laid out. The Staten Island Ferry. See, if I had thought about the Staten Island Ferry, we'd be in business.
You are correct.
The Americas. Spaniards named this Central American country the Rich Coast, like Costa Rica.
You are correct.
That's basically it, Marathon. That's it.
Double Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy. We've got this easy. If I get all the daily doubles, I think we've got this.
Here are the categories.
Proverbs. Hotels. All that jazz. Sports stadiums. Poetry. Anatomy again. Fine, fine, fine. Yeah, I'm gonna play. A bad workman quarrels with his tools? Tools? Does it want his tools, though? I'm specifically asking 88 to tell me whether or not his tools is the way it wants me to word this. Okay.
You are correct.
God, women's lib ruined that proverb. I'm doing hotels for 1,000. In 1954, Conrad Hilton wrote checks for $97 million to purchase this entire hotel chain. Statler Hotels. Jesus. Can't believe I didn't know that.
You are correct.
All right, all that jazz for 1,000. Mel and Ella excel at this singing meaning... Oh, yeah, it's scat again. We're back to scat again. Man, Genesis Jeopardy does not have a lot of life, right? If you sat down in one day and played like 4 games of Jeopardy, you've seen all of the questions. Well, all the answers. You have to ask the questions.
You are correct.
Sports stadiums. Ann Arbor School that has the largest U.S. college stadium. University of Michigan. Oh, I have to type the whole fucking thing? Oh, fuck me. This is gonna be a race against time. Do I know how to spell Michigan?
You are correct.
Alright. Poetry for 1,000. He said his poem Kubla Khan was inspired by a dream. An opium dream. This was, what's his name? Coleridge, yeah. In Xanadu did Kubla Khan. That's all I remember.
You are correct.
A stately pleasure dome decree. There you go. Anatomy for 1,000. By age 5, this 3-pound organ has reached 90% of its adult weight. Heart? Brain? Oh, is that what happened? Is it just that my brain never grew? Brain? 3 pounds? Your brain's only 3 pounds?
You are correct.
Alright, I'm going straight up 800 for anatomy. Skin color is mainly determined by the amount of melanin. How do you spell melanin? Oh, thank you. I feel like I'm usually quite good at spelling, but this game has put me into such a fever pitch trying to remember how to spell shit.
You are correct.
Poetry 8. Poetic device illustrated by Pekka Pickle Peppers. That's, alliteration. Fuck. No, that's not synecdoche. Synecdoche. Synecdoche is when you use a part to describe a whole. I know that one. Schenectady. Schenectady. Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know. I actually don't.
You are correct.
Oh, I was correct. Trebek said I was right. Sports Stadiums 8. The Chicago Cubs can go out and play at night here. Wrigley Field. Like the gum. How much do you think a company has to pay per year to keep their name on a building like that, right? Like,
You are correct.
in 1924, Paul Whiteman introduced this first Gershwin concert jazz piece. Oh, this was Rhapsody in Blue. We saw this one earlier. I don't know how to spell anything anymore. I've like lost my confidence. My ability to spell has completely gone out the window. I'm like looking to chat to help me spell just basic 4-letter words.
You are correct.
Jeff. Alright, Hotels 8. This set has Satchmo on top. Nice. This payment plan includes both lodging and meals. Room and board? Is that what they're looking for here? American plan. American plan. What the fuck? What does that mean? Hey, Carrie, I'm starting to get a little worried about the fact that you don't have any eyes.
You are correct.
I have no eyes, and I must see. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. What do you... This creature... Is the gander a creature? I thought that was a collective noun. A gander's a male goose? Then I don't understand this proverb. I always read it as a collective noun, so I was thinking it was like, what's good for one is good for all. What the fuck is this proverb?
You are correct.
I don't like that. Proverb 6. I don't like that. Francis Bacon said, if the mountain will not come to him, he will go to the mountain. I don't love this spelling, but I assume 88's pulling it directly from the doc, so... Hotels. California's famous Ahwahnee Hotel is in the heart of this national park. Yosemite, got it. Think I can just run the categories now?
You are correct.
40, 80, 16? Yeah, I think I have enough. Yeah, I'll just go up then. I'm just going to go up anatomy. So 600 anatomy. Blood component, also known as leukocytes. That's white blood cells? White blood cell? White cells. Oh my god. I would have gotten fucked by putting white blood cells.
You are correct.
This, if anyone's sitting there thinking, why are we cheating? That's why we're cheating. Cephalak means relating to this part of the body. Head?
You are correct.
You know what, Bob? I'm going to make it a true daily double. Biped has 2 of these since that's what Fuck you. This is the most phoned in answer I've ever seen. A biped has 2 of these since that's what biped means. Someone was literally asked to write a question or write an answer for what is feet or what are feet, and they're just like, I don't know, it's like biped because that's what biped means.
You are correct.
No shit. Poetry 6. Great Scott, who wrote the poem Auld Lang Syne. I don't actually know this one. I don't know who wrote Auld Lang Syne. Robert Burns. Okay.
You are correct.
Poetry. New England swinger of birches who read his poetry for JFK's inauguration. Frost.
You are correct.
It's your boy Bobby Frost out here with a brand new poem. 3 letters, Sandberg weather phenomenon that comes in on little cat feet. Fog? Fog? Comes in on little cat feet. I love that. That's the cutest shit I've ever heard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but if you don't think that visual of fog coming in on little cat feet is the cutest thing, you and I don't see eye to eye. We're not the same if you don't think that's the cutest shit in the world.
You are correct.
Sports Stadium 6. Major League Baseball's first domed stadium is in this city. Houston.
You are correct.
Boston's Green Monster is in this stadium. Fenway Park. I'm just gonna write Fenway. I'm gonna fuck with them. They're gonna be like, how could she mess this up? No, I won't do that to him.
You are correct.
Yankee Stadium. Got it. The house that Ruth built. That's how Carrie knew. This was her Slumdog Millionaire moment. I've been to Yankee Stadium. I know this one.
You are correct.
Waffle House. All that jazz. Scott Joplin's brand of music brought jazz out of the fancy houses. This was, we talked about this one earlier. Ragtime, thank you. And everyone said, you haven't listened to the musical Ragtime Author Blues? And I said, no. And then everyone started quoting Ragtime to me.
You are correct.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Shabba-ba-da-boo-da-ba-da-bop. It makes no difference if it's sweet or not.
You are correct.
You're goddamn right I am. Thank you. Trumpet. Also a type of mushroom.
You are correct.
The well-tuned clavichord. Hotels 4. Oh, we're about to make this shit a true daily double. In 1977, the Eagles checked into the #1 spot on the charts with this song, Hotel California. Hotel CA.
You are correct.
I got a lot of money. National chain of hotels often referred to as Hojos. Howard Johnson.
You are correct.
Yeah. As you made your bed, so must you lay in it. Lie in it? What is it going to be? Lie in it?
You are correct.
When the cat's away, the mice will do this.
You are correct.
Invest in crypto. Invest in Bitcoin. All right, Jeff and Jeff. You think they're still going to be here? Are they still here? Oh, potpourri. Oh, nope. Jeff and Jeff had to leave. How much do I wish to wager? All of it. According to John Keats, beauty is this, and this is beauty. Truth? Truth. Alright, this is it.
Know the correct response?
She walks in beauty like the night. And now I'm fucking rich. How's that on the leaderboard? Oh, that is not even close to the top. Damn. Someone got 267,200. That's probably pretty close to getting double Jeopardy as late as possible. No, Scott, I was supposed to raid you. Sky didn't read the script. I was gonna raid her. Is that is that optimal? Did someone like do the math really quickly and figure out that that's like the best score you can absolutely get? Like, is that the double the daily doubles appearing in the $1 and $200 slots? 283 200. Is that possible? I don't know how the math works out on that. 283 200. Yo, congrats, Sky. Make sure you're following Skybills. She also does retro achievements, and she plays actual games. Instead of just sitting here cheating at Jeopardy, she plays an actual game that takes effort. What am I gonna do with this money? Choose any charity, give to the poor. Well, we got our mastery. $283, 200 is indeed max. Like, the thing is like, it'd be cool to have that score on the leaderboard, but imagine how much work you'd have to do to actually achieve that. Of course, if I were to play this Jeopardy, you can't use save states to get the leaderboard on RetroAchievements. On RetroAchievements, leaderboards have to be done in hardcore mode. I never finished Family Feud for the NES. It was infuriating. But we will go back to it at some point. There's lots of, like, game show and game show adjacent stuff on the NES. Hey Sky, you want to hear a cool sound that someone very clearly made with their mouth in order to record for this game? Do you want to hear it?
This is Jeopardy!
There you go. I do plan to play Double Dare. The thing is, the real problem with Double Dare is that several of the games in Double Dare require pretty hardcore mashing. So the fact that RetroAchievements lets you use Turbo solves those problems. I played Double Dare for Cuso Grande, if I'm remembering correctly. It was in a gauntlet in Cuso Grande, and my arm hurt so bad after playing that. It was wild. Jeff, I don't think you've ever assigned a NES game to anyone. Ever. I don't think you've ever assigned anyone a console they've heard of. Oh, is it just me who gets treated to all the consoles that don't actually exist? There's a lot of, like, sort of mini-game compilations slash game show adjacent things on the NES that might be a good, fun fit. Like, Pictionary could be fun, Caveman games could be fun, but I'm enjoying these sorts of chat interactive ones. They've been working pretty well, so... The music decided it was done. No, DOS isn't supported yet, but it, sounds like it's gonna be in the not-so-distant future. I'm gonna send y'all over to, Emily. Emily is playing some Yakuza, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. I'm gonna wrap up here. This is a good stopping point. I would have only gone for like another 20 minutes max, so this is a good stopping point.